How's everybody doing? Well, I thought I'd share this with you while I'm standing here before we walk out the garage, but there's the transmission for the truck. There's the 205 to Turbo 350 coupler from Advanced Adapters. But yeah, there it is, TCI, Turbo 350, Maximizer. They say this one's rated to 550. Better be. $1,700, almost $1,800 for that damn thing. And then I had to wait for it. Cool little sticker, Advanced Adapters. 50 years. I remember getting stuff from them when I did my first V8 S10 swap. Oh, no, I don't have the coup. It's got a itchy throat. Alright, come on. Be out of the way. Doggies. I changed the situation on the engine for this truck up too. This thing goes in and out of focus, I'm sorry. Till I get out here and get things set up. But yeah, we changed the engine, or I changed the engine situation. Went to the machine shop like a week ago to go over things because the eagle bottoming kit is on like way major back order. So we got online, went on Summit, and found things that they had in stock, and I had him go ahead and order it, give him money. I let him go ahead and order it, where it shipped straight there. I don't have to worry about taking it up to him. So we just went with a Forged Cali's crank. I went with a set of Comstar rods for it. Wiseco True Pro pistons. Set of good rings. They're total seal, but they're not the TNT series like in the big block. Something for a little more longevity. Course King bearings through the whole thing. Milodon oil pump. I just got a brand new pan for it and pickup tube, which came today to me that I already ordered. New balancer, new flex plate. The cam is a Howard's hydraulic roller, a little bit more aggressive RV cam than what I had picked. Of course, the matching lifters, push rods, everything. Valve springs that all come in a kit. A new set of Flowtech aluminum head 64cc. The pistons are flat tops, true flat tops. So we should be somewhere around 9, I'll say 9, 8 to 1, 10 to 1 with the head gasket that we're going to use. And I did that for a reason. I'm not saying I'm going to, but there's a chance I might throw a turbo on this truck just for the hell of it. Either twins or just a big single. Even though it's a daily, it's not going to be a massive boost or anything, but just to do it. I'll do something different. So we set the insides up so it would handle some boost. Of course, it's a 4-bolt block. So it's a 638 4-bolt block, so we ought to be alright for a little bit. You know, it ought to be able to take somewhere between 6 to 10 pounds if I want to do that. So, new master cylinder. My son and I took the cab mounts off because Trent had made them out of 1/8 inch. And it was one big piece that was cut flat and folded and welded the seams. And where they bolted back here to the frame, just being 1/8 inch, it flexed too much. So what I did was took poster board, cut templates out, and I redid them all out of 3/16. And then I used some 2-inch by 2-inch by 1/4 inch angle back here where it bolts to the chassis and a piece across the top. And then I filled the back part in to stiffen them up. And then on the fronts of each one, this one I got lazy and I stitch welded it. But I welded another piece, plate on the front here. That one I welded a piece solid. It was just a scrap piece, so it don't go all the way to the bottom. But I'm going to use that to attach something else to later on, and I'll show you what it is. I'm gonna make a hoop for this, or maybe some kind of gusset to brace this other shock mount up, because I will use the one in the frame, and I will use this one, but I'm gonna plate this. I know I already painted it, and I kind of have to grind the paint off and touch it up, but I'm gonna put a piece of 1/4-inch plate in right here, and we'll gusset this. I'm gonna come in here. I may, because somebody hooked a chain on this at one time, as you can see, and bent this. I may try to heat it up and hammer it out. If not, I may come in here and just cut the rivets out of it and put a piece of, what I've done in the past is a piece of square tube across here, and then I'll tie the sway bar mount back into it, or I may just for now just go ahead and straighten this up, and then come in here and put my brace in, and then come out here and put a piece of tube across right here where the core support mounts bolt, and out here. So I didn't see how these are 1/8 inch. I didn't do these because these are solid. They're a lot smaller. They don't stick out as far. They're pretty stout. I did add a gusset to the inside of them right here where this piece is welded together. I put a gusset in there. Those have got a piece of 2x3 rectangle tube turned at an angle in the center right there, and I did the same thing on the back. Put a piece of tube in it for a gusset. But these I had to horseshoe the plate I put in the back so it would go around the shackle. But yeah, it don't move no more. Put the second coat on the firewall, a bed liner. I got that all cleaned up. Painted it to make it look a little better to cover all the wiring. The wiring's thinned out. I've already checked everything. I think I showed that in another video where I powered it up with the jump box. I like manual gauges, so my oil pressure and capillary tube for the temperature gauge will come out right here, and I'll put a rubber grommet in there. I just got to fish it through because right behind there is where all the wiring goes into the fuse box. I need to make sure, I think that's for an S10. But it's the same, actually the S10 I think is a little bit bigger bore and the same stroke as this. So it ought to work either way. We got everything stripped because the engine's not going to be ready till like the first of the year. He's so backed up with work. And I told him I ain't in a super big hurry, so don't put me on the front burner. But in the meantime, we're going to start getting this thing prepped, primered, and painted. For now, I'm going to do the cab and the bed. I'll just unbolt the bed and slide it back. I'll cover the wife's car up, her motorcycle up with plastic. I'll put poly tarps down on the floor like I've done before. I'll put the clear plastic on the ceiling so the light can still come through. I don't want no dust coming off of it. But I'll probably come in here before I do anything. And I thought about coming in here and just taking the leaf blower and blowing everything out, but then it stirs that shit up and it won't settle for days. And I'm not going to do that. I'll just wet the floor down. I take pump up sprayer, I fill it full of water. I'll come in here and I'll wet the floor down to dampen it. I'll lay the tarps down. I'll put my plastic all up just like I did with that blue and silver Ford when I painted it back there. And I'll paint all of this and get it done. It's going to be the same color as the S10, except it's going to be green on top, gray on the bottom. It'll be green down to here. From here down, it's going to be a dark charcoal gray metallic. I'll put a black stripe or something on it to break it up. But that's what it's going to be. And then to save a little bit of money, because this truck was on gravel roads, you see on camera, but it's got a lot of dust in the seat. And the seat's in super good shape, other than where the birds have come in here and shit on it. I'm going to take the seat out, pressure wash it. I'll pop all this stuff out so I can clean in behind it, get all the damn dust out behind it. Blow the dash out, but I'll pressure wash this. The carpet, I'm going to take out and pressure wash it. If it cleans up, good. If it don't, it's $160 for new carpet. I'll Clean the door panels up as well. I won't pressure wash them because of the cardboard. I don't want to ruin them. This stuff is like some kind of fiberboard. I don't want them to get them soaking wet. There's a monster tack that's going in here. But yeah, get in here and clean this all up real good and clean the dash and stuff up. I got to take the headliner out. My wife's going to redo it for me. But we've already got the doors stripped. The glass is out. See all the dust and gravel road in the door. So, but yeah, this is all going to get cleaned out. And probably should have pressure washed this. But it's too much work to get the truck out. So it's going to be all hands and ass. Get in there. I'll use a sprayer and spray it down, soak it all down. And then I'll get in and wipe it all out. Pull all this trim off because it ain't staying on. Trip over shit in the meantime. But yeah, there's the door glass and the panels for the, and I'll replace the door handles. I'll replace this, replace these, the little lock mechanisms because they're all gunky, and I'll put new pins and bushings in the doors just to do it, have it done. And then, of course, new power window motors and regulators and new power lock deals. I'll replace all the switches because the ones on this side are kind of janky. They work when they want to. The ones on that side, always the passenger side, gets used less. They work just fine. But yeah, as you can tell, see all the dust from the gravel road. I'll make a video. I'll show you guys how to get all this shit out and get it cleaned up. I mean, that's short of pressure washing your damn dashboard. And when I was younger, back in high school, and just at high school, I had a couple buddies that detailed cars for a used car lot. Guy had 2 or 3 car lots in town, and they both worked for him. They literally would pressure wash door panels, floorboards, seats with them in the damn car. I'm not joking. And then they take a big wet dry vac and suck everything out, roll the car out in the sun in a lot with all the doors and windows open and let it set. Sometimes they'd park them and run them through his paint booth and turn the heater on in the paint booth to dry them out if it was a real quick have-to deal. Boy got his dash out. It's sitting back there somewhere. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's that? Oh, it's back there on the tarp. I got my new doors up, but I didn't get a chance to insulate them. So I got a insulated concrete tarp up over the door back there. Wood stove's built. Flue pipes here. I just got to put that in. So we'll probably work on that this weekend. Barrel stove will heat a shop real quick. My granddad used one for like ever and ever and ever. So to heat his shop, and it was a lot bigger than this, and it worked just fine. So just got a lot of stuff going on. Not all of it's truck related. The S10 is in for the winter. I'm not going to get it back out. And my thing is on that, you'll have to wait till next summer unless I can retrieve the video that I lost. If I can figure out where it's at. I think I saved it to a laptop, but I don't know if I can get it out of it because the laptop's kind of messed up. So if I can get it out, fine. If not, I lost it off my phone. I don't have it anymore, but I had some footage of us, getting after it pretty good in the truck. But if you think for a minute a 509 cubic inch motor on boost is not going to make horsepower, then I don't know what to tell you. Not trying to sound mean or anything, but I really don't have nothing to prove. So that little romp where my boy's behind me and I take off, I literally rolled the corner. You'll hear me rev the truck. I clicked it from first into second. I rolled around the corner, stopped, let it roll forward a little bit, and stomped on it in second gear on 6 pounds. So anyhow, everybody, again, I get something more enlightening, I'll put it up. But also today Thank you to all the veterans, past, present. Thank you so much for everything you do for the country and for us and our freedom. You're not forgotten, at least not in this household. I want to thank everybody for subbing, watching the videos, good ones, bad ones. If you want to know anything, message me, stay on me, beat on me, whatever, so you get my attention. And until I have something a little more interesting, everybody stay safe. God bless. Later.